Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Motorhome and fun on this cold Saturday morning in January. Thought I'd just come out today and do a little update video, little walk and talk on all things that have happened in the last 7 days, etc., with appointments and various other things. So we're heading down to our little favourite spot, Wicksteed Park, this morning for a little walkabout, everybody, and that, and we'll just explain a few things as we go. We've got Sky with us today, we've also got Bo with us. Come on, Bo. Right, well, first of all we'll go back to my follow-up appointment. Well, I can't really say follow-up, it was my first appointment with my GP since I've been diagnosed with Graves' disease and an overactive thyroid, everybody. Yes, so we had a little discussion on everything about the Graves' disease and the overactive thyroid and the plans for the future and that, and there's nothing much the GP can do at the moment, and that because I'm under the hospital and having treatment there until I get sort of discharged from them, it's just a matter of getting my repeat prescriptions and everything from the doctor. So we've set that up now, we have, and that, so we're getting the thyroid tablet and we're getting the beta blockers still, and that, what I will say is it's nearly 3 weeks now since I first went to the hospital, and I can just about say I think the medication is beginning to kick in and working, and I'm finally feeling myself again and getting out. Well, as you can see, it's a bit of a cold, frosty day, but the skies are blue, they are. How did you get on in that storm, everybody? Well, to be honest, Northamptonshire, we didn't get nothing, to be honest. We had a little brief spell of snow on the night before, and that lasted about 30 minutes, and then it turned to rain and everything was all okay, so we didn't even get the windy spell. You can see the lake is frozen over this morning. I do believe it's going to warm up come Monday. They are saying it's going to be 11-12 degrees, but obviously it comes with a price. I think we're going to get more rain next week. Right, so that was Monday's appointment with the doctor, and then it can go all the way to Wednesday now, and we got a surprise phone call in the afternoon come up on my phone as Woodland Hospital, and it was one of the secretaries from the hospital about admissions, and the first question she said was, Ian, I understand you've got 2 surgeries booked here. I said yes. She says, have you any preference to which one you want doing first? I did say initially I'd like my shoulder done. She said, right, let's have a look. And she said, well, that's not going to be scheduled for a little while yet, possibly 3-4 months away, but we can offer you your spinal surgery, back surgery. So I said, okay, when are we thinking? She said the 23rd of February. So naturally I said, yes please. She did say, well, we'll give you a couple of months to recover from that before the shoulder surgery. So happy days, shoulder surgery, well, back surgery is now booked in for the 23rd of February. Well, as you can see, we had a beautiful sunrise this morning. Right, so we're going to head into Wicksteed now, over this little bridge in the back way. It does look like there's been a little bit of flooding down here. Obviously the ground is a little bit waterlogged. Luckily it's iced over, so it's not very wet underfoot. Well, my plans were to go this way, but looks like we've been scuppered at the moment. The footpath looks flooded, so we'll have to go through the fields today to show you over the bridge. We can't go that way, Sky. Right, so we'll wander along the fields back to the other bridge. It's park run today in Wicksteed, so we'll try and avoid that as much as we can. Right, so Friday comes now and we get a letter dropped in the post and that, so we open that and it's basically a confirmation letter of the surgery happening on the 23rd of February. But there was also 2 other letters in there as well saying that I'd got my pre-op examination on the 23rd of January, which I believe is a Saturday. No, I think it's a Friday and that. So we got that on the Friday. That's about a month before the surgery. And then we also had another letter to say could have come on the 21st of February, which was a Saturday, to have swabs done for this MRI, SA or something, and blood tests. So all in all, it's been a pretty good week. I'm happy that we're getting something done regarding my surgeries. As I said, I did prefer possibly to have the shoulder done first, but we'll take which one comes first now. Right, so we've got nothing happening regarding the Graves' disease, the overactive thyroid now, until beginning of February. I think this is basically to give the medication time to work and settle in and that, and then we got a blood test. I managed to book one for the 3rd of February, and then we got a follow-up appointment with the thyroid clinic on the 12th of February. So it's all happening at the moment, everybody, in that. So just looking forward to getting things done. Right, so we're going to head into the park. So that pretty well brings you up to date, everybody, with what's happened in the last, certainly the last 5 or 6 days regarding appointments and everything. We'll do more follow-ups if anything else happens, and I need to mention anything. So we'll just enjoy the rest of the park now today. I do believe the park run looks like it's possibly cancelled. I think it may be some frost in some areas where they don't want people to run on. So we'll just enjoy the little rest of our walk. Anyway, hope you enjoyed some of the drone footage from here. That was all filmed on the new Mini 5 Pro drone it was, so I'm quite happy with that. We've got a couple more drone footage to come, mainly from the Uphill and the Nen Way area. Right, we'll go over the pontoon. As you can see, looks like some silly people have been trying to break the ice, throwing some logs in and that. But what a beautiful morning. Right, regarding trips away, some of you know, remember I have got a long-standing trip planned, which was a cancellation from last Easter. We have got a trip just after the May bank holiday, the first bank holiday, to Uphill Marina at Weston-super-Mare. Now, I'm quite hoping to go to that. We're going to have this back surgery. I'm quite hoping that the shoulder surgery could be after that. Just fit something in between and that. And my current thoughts are, if I'm okay with this overactive thyroid Graves' disease, and I feel like it, and we'll get that little meeting at the thyroid clinic. Yeah, sorry about that. And I was thinking we might get a little trip before my back surgery. So that is on the 12th, on I think it's a Thursday, so maybe possibly on the following Monday we'll see if we can get a few days away. Maybe, as I said, I would like to go to Chatsworth again. I don't think I made a final decision on closing it, but it is rumoured to be. So as I say, let's see if we can get something in between now and the back surgery. So I think realistically, long term, I think our main summer holiday will end up in possibly about September time now. See if we can get away then. I think I'm going to need about 12 weeks, 3 months recovery from the complete shoulder replacement and that. But as I say, we'll just see how progress goes. Plus, it's a main school holiday, the busy time, the expensive time. So I think the time to go will possibly be later in the year. So this year, lots of things happening. As I say, we don't know full timings on everything at the moment. We might even have to have the thyroid out or this radioactive iodine treatment, but I think we'll know more in the next month, 6 weeks, on how things are going to, as I say, pan out. Just one thing regarding back surgery, I do believe they have initially given me a 1-night stay in the hospital and that for it. That is normal. Plus as well, living on my own, they don't like you to come home on your own after you've had an anaesthetic in case there's any problems. So as I say, 1 day planned at the moment. As I say, going in on Monday and coming out hopefully on the Tuesday. Sky is going to go to Mum's. She's used to going around Mum's house and being there, so she's no bother. Sky isn't now and that. And hopefully one of my sisters will take care of her and take her for a walk. Once I do get back, I do know they do like you to do a lot of walking and that. Well, not a lot of walking, but I do want you to walk straight away. So we'll just be having small walks with Sky and that. I don't think we'll be coming here, it'd be too far for us and that, but it'll be mainly just around the streets where we live. So this is a model boating lake at Wicksteed, where you bring your model boats. Obviously not at the moment with the frozen top. Anyway, I'm sorry for people who watch these vlogs who like to see us travel in the motorhome and whatever we do when we get on the locations, but at the moment, as you know, health is coming first, so it's a lot of videos like this, updates, walks, and me flying my drones. But do stick with the channel, everybody. As I say, I like to keep the subscribers if I can. We're a few away from 2,000 now, and that it does fluctuate one day to the other. It does and that, but it does help when you comment and give a like. As I say, the more likes we get on the videos, the more YouTube publicises it to everybody else to go and watch. Right, so I think we're going to end this little video vlog here, everybody. So it's just a little bit of a update video on my situation. So thank you if you took the time to watch it to the end. I appreciate it. And as I say, it'd be nice to see your comments follow. So it's a thank you from me, and thank you from Sky and also Bo today. And we'll see you sometime on the next one. Right, so we're going to head home now for 11's. So we'll see you all soon, everybody. Bye for now.